I think this thing's working. Who's to say? I guess we'll find out in a second. Let's see. Here. Try again. Try again. Let's see. We'll get back in here. Come on, meow. This is always such a struggle bus. Every single time. There we are. Here we are. What do you know? What do you know? Just pulling you closer. Pulling you closer. Whiskey Rye Bourbon Guy is here. Hey, Whiskey Rye Bourbon Guy. This will be much better than the show my fiance is having me watch with her. I doubt that. This will probably be terrible, but it's okay. You can make that decision. Thanks for coming in anyway. Thanks for having the high expectations. Trev Wilson. Oh, Trev Wilson. Hey, Chris Martino's up in here. Thrasher. William Davilar, I'm here. You may commence. I wasn't waiting for you, William. I was waiting for my 2-year-old to fall asleep, and I don't think she's asleep. I think that she is still awake, and I may be interrupted several times, but let's just do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. How's everybody doing tonight? It's a super late live stream that I'm starting, but that's okay. I do them when I can do them. I do them when I can do them. It is friggin' Friday. It's already March. It's already the 6th of March. It's a holiday. The 6th of March. Can everybody hear me okay? My microphone is attached, but I don't know if it's working. So, give me 3 thumbs up if my microphone's working. If it's not working, give me 3 middle fingers. Bitter Steel, hey, what's going on? Michael Klein, happy that your plane landed safely. Bet you were the first one off, because you're just so nice. They just said, let him off first, and everyone was like, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right, I guess everything's working okay. That's good. Waiting for luggage to come off the plane. Watching Sir Matt Porter. The luggage thing is always a fun game when you just have to watch and wait for your pink Hello Kitty bag to come out of the little chute. And you're like, there it is. And everyone looks at you and you're like, I don't care. That's how I know it's mine. All right, I got lots of thumbs up. Lots of thumbs up. Spectacular. I haven't been live in a while for, reasons of just having kids who are up way, way, way too late. And, responsibilities that are just tying me down, tying a guy down. But tonight, it's Friday, and it's my day. So it's our day together. What I had planned tonight was a blind little flight of 6 different whiskeys under 100 proof. They're on the 90 proof range. Michael Klein says it's more white than pink, but definitely Hello Kitty. Yeah, because you smash the kitties, I hear. That's what I hear. All of them. William Davlar says, what is everyone drinking this evening? I was just going to ask the same thing, William. What's everyone drinking this evening? Everyone's probably ready to go to bed. So my flight consists of six bourbons under 100 proof. And I did not get a chance to label my glasses yet. So you get to watch that process. That shite show. It's going to happen. It's going to happen live. I had to set this up real quick but we got it done. I'm gonna number these in order. Should I do 1, 2, 3 or ABC? I like letters. Letters are more fun. A, B, C, D, E, F, Michael Klein, HIJKLMNO, Michael Klein, QRS, TU, Michael Klein. That's just a good song. I learned that one back in Michael Klein school. I'm stickering these cups up. Stickering them up real good. Oh, that one's already got a sticker on there. How dare you? Were you not washed properly? Oh, weird. I don't like that. I don't like that sticker just sticking on there. Because what if I see it? It'll give it away. I'm too smart for that. All right. Numero A. Jason Coates, what's going on, Jason? Emily Chambers, yo, yo, yo. Bitter Steel, not gonna lie, I was just heading to bed, but I guess I'll pour some Turkey 101 now. Yeah. Pour some Turkey 102 while you're at it. Let's do this thing. Sorry for my having to watch my process, if you could call it that. It's really just a lettering game. Just AB, the alphabet. The alphabet. It's a good system they got with that. The alphabet thing. I'm glad that they did that. That's an E. It's an E. So this is a palate challenge. I've been getting pretty cocky lately, thinking my palate is just amazing and on fire. I can't be stopped. Well, let's see what happens when we get 6 different pours all around the same proof in my mouth. Things are going to get a little bit goofy, I'm sure. Oh, batch 9 in honor of ADHD. That stuff is so good. So good. I'm starting to sweat just from putting stickers on glasses. I think that probably tells me something. I need to turn down the heat. It's definitely not a problem with me. First time drinking Jack Daniels in more than 10 years, says William Devalure. Single barrel proof this evening. Phenomenal. Yeah, dude, William, that stuff is so good. I do get a red wine on the finish, though. A red wine. I already got a 2-year-old yelling for daddy. That's me. That's me. She'll figure it out, I'm sure. All right, let's start with the horsey here. This one was compliments of Michael Klein. Not too much. Not too much. Blantons. Blantons is an E for how can I remember that? Because E it is geez, I'm coming up short. Oh man, because it is shaped like an egg. Boom. Figured it out. I should probably write it down too. I'll write it down just so I don't forget. A, B, C, D, E, F. E for Blantons. Blantionions. And then my eyes are all funky. It's hard to read. Ben Demon Hunter's talking about Gentleman Jack. Michael Klein says, all right in the car, don't watch people drink and drive, kids. I'm a trained professional. Don't watch people drink while you drive? Is that what you mean? I think. I'm pretty sure. Definitely has a tannin finish, which I love. The bottle's absolutely amazing. That's good because you can find the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof pretty much everywhere. Look at that. We're putting up Walking Dead Spirits of the Apocalypse up against the competition. Apocalypse is in D for dead people. That's how I remember that. Dead people. Oh, well said. Should write that down though. If everybody else wants to write them down, that'd probably be a help too, considering I always confuse myself. Spirits is in D. I'll put apocalypse too, because these are all spirits, truthfully. Lips. Spelt it like the lips on my face because I felt like it. Oh. Hey, Rarebird 101's in the house. The holy hand grenade of Antioch. Is that, wow. Well, I can't remember the name of that movie. The Holy Grail. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm so cool. That's cool that Dave Jennings is up in here watching a real professional palate go to work. Larceny. This is a single barrel from a store here in Michigan. Rishi's single barrel larceny pick. America. Pretty much nailed it. Don't you tell. Okay. Oh, that one did not go. How dare they put us pour up? That wasn't good. It's not full enough. I'm gonna make a heck of a blend after these tonight because I pour too much in these cups. Larceny's an F for Fitzgerald. That actually is smart. But I still need to write it down. F is larceny. You know what? I'm just gonna write them down while I got them here too. Actually, I do have a question I need to throw out to chat, so you gotta help me out. I'm also doing Redwood Empire, Lost Monarch, and a Buffalo Trace single barrel. So for the last, we're putting this to a vote. So Blantons, Walking Dead, Larceny, Buffalo Trace, Redwood Empire, Lost Monarch. For the last bottle, should I do Weller Special Reserve or should I do Duke, the legendary John Wayne bourbon whiskey? This is actually, I think it's supposed to be wild turkey juice, from what I understand, but I don't know that for sure. So what should be the final number 6? Weather Special Reserve or the legendary Duke, John Wayne bourbon whiskey? You decide. And while you decide, I will pour the other 2. Hey, Sam is in here. Hey, Sam. Mike Myers says pants pour. That's right. We are quiet tonight. Kids asleep? Yeah, half of them. The other one just yelled daddy like 5 minutes ago, so gotta be a little bit quiet. 2 children and a wife trying to sleep. I might get riled up though, you never know. I might just go a little bit hog crazy wild and just start screeching and just get in big trouble. But we're gonna try to avoid that. Buffalo Trace, America. Left-handed. Nailed it till the end. Is in A. A for antlers, because this buffalo has things that aren't antlers but could be confused for antlers if you were from a different planet. A buffalo. Buffalo soldier. Oh, best use for an old 1792 cork. Look at this. challenge coin. Bingo, bango, bongo. It looks fancy as schmeck too. So fancy, I say. Oh, almost spilled it. Again. And then Redwood Empire, Bambo, and America will be in B because it is a blend of straight whiskeys. See how smart I'm getting? Getting smarter. And I got a 2-year-old who has to go potty. It's rough. It's so rough. It's the game I play, though. I'll be right back after this commercial break because I got a 2-year-old who's got to go potty. In the meantime, put Duke or Weller in the comments, and I'll be right back. I knew this was going to happen. I'm just going to pretend like it's not going to bother me. It bothers me a little bit. Oh, I wonder if she's got to go 1 or 2. Who's to say? Who's to know? Daddy's on the phone with his friend, okay? So you got to potty.
I'm not done.
Hurry up.
Go away.
I'm going to go away?
Yeah.
She's almost done. She'll be done any second. She told me to go away, so I went away. What is it? What's in the comments? Duke, Dookie? I think Dookie? Charlie. Wow. Busted. Yeah, okay. Alright. I'll be seriously be right back. She's just going a little bit. She's just going potty. She'll be fine. Jeez. I think it said, what?
I love you.
I love you too. Okay, while we're waiting, I saw Duke in the chat. So, Duke will be in C because it is cool. It's so cool. That's why, I guess. Oh, this is rough. What I put in B?
I love you.
I love you too. I don't remember what I put in B. B must have been. Oh, Redwood Empire. Redwood. This is just a poop show. This is terribly. She sneezed. Bless you. It's midnight. She's still awake. Late naps. C was Duke. Okay. Be right back. I gotta put this little one to sleep. Just take me a second. 33 people when I leave, probably 4 people when I get back. she's not done. This is just great. This is great. Great timing. Great job by me. So she's in there grunting. Super fantastic. Just while she's doing that, I'm just gonna mix these glasses up. I'm gonna mix them up because I don't want to know which one is which. I already have no idea which one is which. And you know why? Because I'm thinking about my 2-year-old pooping, and she's pooping, and she's pooping good. She's pooping real good from what I hear. She's grunting. It's probably audible. Probably audible on that side. Probably audible. She went number 2. That was definitely what she said. So, all right. She flushed. That means it's time for me to do my duty, which was clean up her duty. Literally be back in 17 minutes.
I got it. I got it.
Good job. Okay, let's bend her over. Okay, here you go.
Whoa, it's so tickly.
You are so tired.
Wow.
God, you are.
What is broken? Mommy. Mommy, I freak out.
Here. No.
It's broken.
Yeah, put your hands out. We'll fix it.
Okay. Herbie, really angry.
Who's really angry?
Mommy.
Your sister? Why?
My
She's
glove
sleep-
is broken.
She's sleeping.
My glove is broken.
No, we'll fix it. Okay, I love you very much.
I can't fix it.
You gotta go night now, okay? You gotta go night. Sweet dreams. Wow. I'm sorry. That was probably just the best. We're back. She went number 2, which is pretty cool. Let's see what's going on here. Duke and Dookie. Yep. What's a good night parenting without one poopy? It's like she just waits. She just waits to do this. She just knows that it's the best time. The best time to poop is when she hears me talking to nobody. Chat time, yeah. Biodram says his daughter thinks that toilet time is chat time. Yeah. She is a chatterbox on the old pooper box. Michael Klein says, this live stream is literally every phone conversation I have with you. Yep, it is exactly it. I can't help it. They don't go to sleep. They literally don't go to sleep. And then they wake up early and they're like, let's do this. And I'm like, I had 17 ounces of whiskey last night after you fell asleep at 4 a.m. Just kidding. I don't ever do that. So, okay. I don't know which ones are which, obviously, because of the disaster. And bingo, bango, bongo, jingo, bango. That's a lot. This is way too many. I'll figure it out, though. All right. And then slap. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6. All right. 29 people up in here watching this garbage. Like I said, my palate and my schnoz, this guy, been on point lately. So we're going to see how this order turns out. What's the order for porter? Well, a little nutty, a little cakey, a little white frosting. Ooh, that actually does smell like a nice birthday cake with a confetti cake. I quite enjoy the smell of this. It's very sweet. Very sweet. Give it the old swirl. Thank you everybody for coming in here. First sip of 6. Cheers everybody. A dingo. Do you smell cake? Can you smell it? You smell the cake? It smells good. Okay. Very light on the palate. Very corn forward. Tastes young. Tastes very light on the palate. I did not get much on there at all. I'm going to remember that. Glass 1, not much at all on that one. The nose was good though. I like the nose. I do like a cakey nose. Ooh, this one's a little bit more alcohol forward. A little bit more sour, like an oaky, a damp oak. Salud, salud, or something. I never cheers with anybody because I don't drink with anybody. So it's weird to me to cheers dingo. I should probably get used to that though. Red fruits, apple peel before you wash it. Okay. It's got a little more going on. Still not fantastic. The apple carries through to the palate. It's got a little spice on the end, like you dipped the apple in, like you dropped the apple on your spice rack and then picked it up and ate it. Don't know what spices were on the rack, but whatever came out of the old thingers when you were using the spices and didn't clean it up because you're a slob. So far, like 2 better than 1. Write that down. Oh, Malta Montreal says congrats on over 1,000 in subscribers. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys aren't, I'm sure everybody who's in here is a subscriber. But if you're not, hit subscribe. That always helps. Hit the thumbs up. That always helps, I guess, too. But yeah, we just got to 1,000 subscribers in like 4 months. That's good, I think. Didn't think anybody would ever watch this crap. I'm just waiting for my subscribers to go down to like 3. And they'll all be me and my wife. I'll probably unsubscribe to at some point. Alright, cheers Linux Cat. Have a good night. Sleep good, brother. Thanks for coming in. I know it's a real super late. It's a real dumb time to do this, but hey, what can I do? Michael Klein's headed to bed too. Figures. Jeez. You're in the Texas time or something. I don't know what that means. Night, Mike. Thanks for coming in to watch me wipe a kid's butt with your ears. Oh. This one's a little spicier. Not a great mouthfeel, but it has more consistency than number 1. Not as much flavor on the palate as number 2. The finish, not really packing a lot of flavor in there. It'll be interesting to see how these turn out because I even forgot what I put in this flight. But this one has, a little more spice on that one. I want to go through and give all these an initial test before I really start getting into it deep. Oh, this one swirls nicely. These nice Bourbon Saint challenge coins. One day I'm going to get my own challenge coins. Until then, I'll just live vicariously through Bourbon Saint. Yeah, Jason Coates says, can't be that dumb, 30 of us. Yeah, y'all crazy. But I love you. Oh, this swirl's good. This is, so far my order, just to throw it out there, like 2, 3, 1 is my order so far. I gotta keep that in my head, otherwise this all goes downhill real quick. Malta in Montreal says you're hated. You're not hated. Are you hated for being an Expos fan? Okay. This one is a little bit. These are all super. I'm not used to drinking low-proof stuff. By low-proof, I mean under 100, especially in succession. I think that's the right word. If it's not, that means something really bad. Succession. Also, very light, but like, how do I describe this one? Silky. Not a ton of the flavors I'm digging. I dig the deep, dark flavors. These are more bright and astringent. I get astringence. I get astringency on watered down bourbons. That's why I think that beginners of bourbon should drink high proof stuff, because there's way more flavor. These just kind of have a little bit of a zing of alcohol. And really getting flavors out of them is kind of difficult. I like that one more than I like, shoot, I already forgot my order. 2, 3, 1. I think it goes 2, 3, 4, 1 so far. Oh, Chris Martino is just keeping track of the numbers. Good job. Thanks, man. Ooh, this has a nice nose. Okay, this is grapes. Ooh, citrusy. This is citrusy, grapey. This one is way different than the other 4. What's cool is I can't remember everything I put in this flight because I've got dad brain. So I don't want to think too much into what this could be. All I know is it's different. Wow, there's another smell on there that's really unique. It's a very sharp smell, a very pokey smell. But it's something if it's familiar to me, but I can't put a little tiny itsy bitsy fat guy finger on it. I said grapes and citrus. This is like a citrus cleaner, like a bathroom cleaner. A delicious one. Huh. Okay, I like the nose on this quite a bit because it's so different. What are you? Who are you? Who does number 5 work for? Okay. Yeah. That has a lot of flavor. Like black pepper, red pepper, definitely some citrusy something like a grapefruit, because it doesn't have a lot of like sweet flavor to it. It's more of like you could use some sugar on it. Like you eat a grapefruit and it puckers your your mouth up, and And you're like, you could use a little bit of sweetness, but it's good. It's a good pucker. Okay. That is in running for first place. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of funky. Weird. So far, my two favorite are 2 and 5, I believe. The other 3 are not my favorite. So, brings us to this one. Numero 60. Numero 60 is a very light nose. Not much happening here. Not much. I blinked, dude. I don't know where you put 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 was in there somewhere. So now my top 2 are number 2 and 5. Like, I just got to remember that. I'll come back to the others. You had 3 glasses of wine tonight with dinner, and on your 3rd pour of bourbon. Martino. Yes. High five. High five. You do it. It's Friday. It's Friday. You ain't got shit to do. You ain't got no job. I'm gonna get you fucked up. I think that's how it goes. I'm gonna get you high today. Chris Tucker, he's a good guy. We go way back to Friday 1. Never touch a black man radio. Chris Tucker. Which one of y'all kicked me? Chris Tucker. Same time. I don't know you, man. Same time. Chris Tucker. Ooh. Oh, I quite like you. Okay. Now, I was dumb, and I didn't number my glasses. Bear with me. If I don't do this, I'm going to get really confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that we stay not confused, I'm going to just number them real quick. That way, I can take them out of order, but still know which order Porter enjoyed them. And by enjoyed them, I mean enjoyed. Not everything rhymes, but you got to make it that way. And I went to number 5, but there's actually 6. So, put 6, because that's a number. Bambogini. All right. So I think so far my favorites are 2, 4, 2, 5, 4, and 6. I think 1 and 3 can go jump off the bottom shelf and break into a million pieces. Number 1 can for sure. Which reminds me, I should probably go back to number 1. Oh yeah. It smells super young. Wow, who did that? Who put you inside of a bottle to sell? Oh, I gotta keep up on chat. It's so hard. 6 whiskeys, a chat room of 35 people. I can't help but get backed up and confused. Emily Chambers retracted a statement. Chris Tucker's a Jesus freak? That's cool. Which one of y'all blessed me? Is that what he's, that's how, maybe, I don't know. Malta Montreal's getting a beer. What kind of beer you get drinking? Canadian Schmadian? 40 here. There's not 40. My thing says 30 some. Oh, Chris Martino's had a bunch of wine, a bunch of bourbon, and he can still keep count. Okay. Number one has a little bit of spice on it now. I should probably be drinking water. Nah, I'm amazing. I don't need water. I'm pretty good. I'm all right. I'm not that good. I should probably drink water. I'm going to put these in order that I drink them, in what order I think they will place. Because let's face it, I'm slow and there's lots. Okay, I got to work my way up from worst to best. So, 1, not a huge fan. So now I'm going to go to 3. Got to swirl it. Got to give it a swirly. That's what you do. Is 3 better than 1? Is 3 better than... DJ Beacon's in the house. What's up, DJ Beacon? A 3's better than 1. DJ Beacon's freaking stinking, trying to drink some bourbon in the morning. Drink some bourbon in the morning. Oh, actually, number 3 is good. After number 1, I think anything would be good. Okay, so I'm gonna put 5 by 2, and I'll put 6 by those 3. Okay, so 3 is better than 1. We've established that. And by we, I mean you people. Josh Anderson's right. I'm amazing. I don't need water. I'm so hydrated. I have probably, give or take, 100 to 190 pounds worth of water in my body at the moment. That's what they say. 30% of your body's water, so the math works out. Thrasher says water's for quitters. All right, no water. Okay, ooh, number 4. Is number 4 better than 3 and 1? I do believe. This one's a little bit cakey also. A little bouquet-y. If you guys haven't watched one of my advent calendar videos, I can't remember which one it was on, but I explained that at one point I wanted to open up a bakery, and we just sold cakes, and the cakes just had like the frosting bags, and the cake makers, the frostiteers as we call them, just sprayed frosting all over the cakes, just streamed frosting all over them. And the name of the bakery would have been Bouquet. I thought it was a good idea. The bank told me no. Whatever. What do they know? They don't know genius like I do. Sturdy pours for a 6-way tasting sesh. Nicely done. Thanks, Ace. I wish my name was Ace. Back in middle school, that was my nickname. Ace. Got straight B's. They called me Buzz. That's from The Office. The Nard Dog. Rig-a-dig-a-doo. Rig-a-doo. I need to start. 190 pounds of expertise. Josh Anderson. We might be best friends. Pretty close. Jason Coates says water never touches stuff. Fish fudge in it. I don't think fish do that. I think they just they lay eggs, and then the male comes along and then fertilizes them without any sort of intercourse, which is a bummer because fish deserve that, because fish are good. They're good little creatures. I love them. They deserve a little sexual attention. That sexual feeling. Hey, Malted Montreal got the Bouquet. Isn't that the best bakery name? It's just a bunch of messy cakes. Like, this cake had 6 different artists. 6 different cake artists just exploded their frosting skills all over this cake. Where'd you get that cake, Bouquet? I could tell because of the artwork. Ooh, 6 smells like hand lotion because I rubbed my wife's feet before she fell asleep. Nice guy? Maybe. Yeah, Beacon likes the bukake also. Hey, the domain name is still available. We could get enough people. This starts as a whiskey channel. It could turn into something real freaky real quick. Freaky and delicious. Wow. 6 is really good. Do I like 6 more than 4? There's only one way to find out. And that's to drink 4 after drink 6. Ooh, that's close. Ooh. Which one of you is better? The legs on this one. The legs on 6 are like Kelly Kapowski legs. Very nice. The legs on 4 are more like Screech Powers. Oh, wait a minute. No, they're coming. Here they come. They're coming along nicely, these legs. They hit the gym and they're coming along nicely. Okay, 6 and 4 we're going to have to go back and forth on. Hopefully, number 5 and number 2 aren't. Hopefully they're. Yeah, this might be difficult. Reading the chat very slowly because my reading level is very low. 39 people in here. Thank you. It's 12:33 at night. You have no business being awake, but you're awake, laying in bed, listening to me whisper into a microphone. You're the best. 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 I'm talking to you. This one is the citrusy McCitriston. Which one? Oh, yeah. I think I know what's going on here. This one's like very good smelling. But I think I know what's going on here. What I meant was, this is the one that I said smelled like the bathroom cleaner. So good. Yeah. This tastes like an MGP a little bit. We're getting fruity and grapey. We're also getting citrusy. Wow, like the purple grapes are really popping through. Like the Welch's Kid. I'm like the fat grown-up version of the Welch's Kid. Welch's grape juice is made with 100% grapes. And I'm hairier. But he couldn't have had facial hair at that age anyway. Okay, number 5 is really good. But is number 2 better than number 5? That's the question, because I thought number 2 was the best at the beginning, but we're going to find out. No rest for the wicked. Hey, Kilco, what's going on, buddy? Kilco, I've been watching some of your videos lately, man. You know, I watch a lot of the YouTubes, a lot of the peoples on the YouTubes, and Kilco is, you've been doing this for a while, man. I've been enjoying a lot of your stuff, so keep it up. Keep up the good work. ADHD is the American food quig. That must be not an American thing, because I have no idea what you're talking about, malted in Montreal. I have a 2-year-old yelling at me to do something. It is 12:35, and my 2-year-old has not fallen asleep. What is she doing? Speaking of two, I'm gonna drink number two. It's good. It's cakey. Reminds me of a... She wants me to... What the heck? I gotta go. Give me 1 second. Okay. Number 5 is better than number 2. I flip-flopped on those. I like number 5 better. I'll be right back. Literally, just give me 14 seconds. Starting now. So sorry. If anybody's still here, who knows? 39 people. That's pretty good for the lady in the seat. She wanted me to turn the TV on. So I told her okay, I turned it on. I couldn't help it. What am I supposed to do? She should be sleeping. I'm a terrible dad. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Matt doesn't know the Quig? What up with the ADHD whiskey? What's the Quig? Dang it. Someone tell me what the Quig is. Kids throwing a party. Know my history. Oh, you know what? I do know what the Quig is. I was just messing with you. So, up your butt. No idea what that is. Okay. I like 5 more than 2. Do I like 2 more than 6? Let's find out. What's better, 2 or 6? Here's 6. That's nice. It's got a little more spice on the finish. A nicer mouthfeel. Actually has a decent finish. Not a lot on the front of the palate though. Yeah, okay. Wow, okay, I'm totally wrong. 2 was better. 2 is better than 6. Now is 6 better than 4? We might have already done this one. But we need to find out for sure. Is 6 better than 4? Here goes 4. ADHD fish not knowing food Quig. Is that food Quig? What? Okay. Is Food Quig a TV show or like a? Is it a cartoon? Is it a? I've got no idea. And I've been teased enough in my life for obvious reasons, mostly my man tits and other attributes. So don't tease me about Food Quig, okay? Don't do it, okay? Leave me alone, okay? What's Food Quig? I now need to Google it. I can't Google it because I got my hands full. 4. Foodquig is a YouTuber from Vancouver Island. 4 is sweet, spice on the palate. Not a lot up front, but a little bit on the mid palate. A little bit of pears, some cinnamon for sure. Foodquig. It's a stupid name. ADHD Fishing was a way better name. Foodquig. I'd probably know him if I saw him. Probably not. He likes to sip and talk about whiskey from what I can tell. Foodquig? Son of a bitch, I need to find out about Foodquig. Really? Okay, to be completely honest, I didn't know who Jeremy Sears was until like 2 weeks ago. What happened was I saw him in like a Mash and Drum live stream or something with a check mark next to his name, and I clicked on him and I was like, oh, you have like 500,000 subscribers and you talk about whiskey and you're funnier than me and you have a really good beard and you smoke cigars and talk about man shit and I just look like shit. Made me feel kind of dumb. So I don't know a lot about a lot. I know about the Bourbon Junkies. I've known about them since they were 10 years old. In YouTube years. 6. 4. So it comes down to this. Do I like the sweet or the spice more? Huh. I don't want to screw this up. I'm going to have to look at it. They're almost empty. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, I'm gonna take a minuscule break from tasting these because I want to make sure that my order is correct. And in the meantime, I'm gonna drink some Widow Jane. Just kidding, but I like Widow Jane. It's good stuff. Foodquig is a whiskey tuber. He's been around quite some time. He went viral some time back because his wife and him split, and she left mid-review. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Okay. That's hilarious. That's like my future, I swear. Okay. I think that Bobby and Sam from I Whiskey She Wines did like a joke about that one time. But I just remember that when I read that. So that's hilarious. I now need to go find it. That's so funny. Pulling a quig means going to take a leak while live streaming. Wow, how do I not know about this? All I do is watch whiskey YouTube videos. Don't tell my wife, but it's what I do. 10% of the time. Times 10. I've actually found most of the channels I follow because of live chats. ADHD Whiskey included. Bayou Drams, really? That's cool. Me too, kinda. The channels that I've actually really started to enjoy were because of live chats. Like the Bourbon Junkies. I was in their live chats when I think they had like maybe a few hundred subscribers. Whenever they started doing the live streams, I got in them and just chatted with them a lot, and they're just freaking cool dudes. So same with Bourbon Sane and I Whiskey She Wines, Mash and Drum, Bourbon Blind. All those channels, they grow on you because of the live stream. And I need to do more live streams because otherwise I'm a failure. My mom would just hate to know that I'm a failure. I need to make my mom proud. So more live streams of me drinking whiskey coming up. Southern Fisherman. I love your style, brother. He kills that horse shit channel, the Whiskey Vault. Can't tell the difference between grain and grapes. What are you talking about? Malted Montreal's high on drugs. He's busting my balls, and my balls have already been busted. They're just healing. Wow, is the video with over 1.5 million the one where his wife left him? Because my wife will leave me at any point during any of this. Seriously, she could get up and just leave. The chatting is what I enjoy, says Coco. I do things mostly on Twitch, since just sitting around talking doesn't do much when no one is watching. I think Twitch is more like a gaming thing, right? Wow. If there's anything I'm worse at than tasting whiskey, it's video games. I'm really bad at video games. Like, I once bought, back a long time ago, when I was living in Chicago, I didn't have any friends, kind of like right now. But at that point, I had a PlayStation 7000 or whatever it was, and I bought the video game Mortal Kombat versus DC Comic, and I was like, yeah. Kick. Ouch, elbow. And then I went online to play with my friends who I didn't know, and they murdered me in like 4 seconds. And then they called me a fat bitch. So I don't play video games anymore. At all. Ever. I'm no bitch. I'm a huge bitch. Oh. This is nice. Back and forth. Chris Martino just called me a wiener. I'm not trying to pick out tasting notes. I'm trying to enjoy it without talking while I'm talking and find out if I liked it more or less than this one. These are pretty. Oh. I'm not quite sure if I got the finish off this one or off both of them. 4 is better than 6. I called it. I just called it. All right. Now, I got my order. I got a list. And here's the order of my list that it's in. It goes Reggie, something, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. Eminem saying about it something, and I'm not very good at it. So I'll stick to my other singing stuff like Adele. I'm way better at Adele than Eminem. All right. This is the order of my list. It goes from worst to best. 1, 3, 6, 4, 2, 5. Now, I enjoyed half of these. Actually, no, I enjoyed 2/3 of these, or 4/6 if you want to make the smaller denominator bigger, if that's a thing. Math? I don't know. So I'm going to get the list out. I'm sure the people already know. Thrasher has already got the 5-2. Oh, you know what's cool? Is the numbers and the letters aren't coordinated, so you people might have been able to see the letters on the bottom, but I don't know yet. So, in last place is number 1. Yeah, deservedly so. Number 1. What the? My palate's on. Oh my gosh. All right. My palate isn't as good as I was. All right. This is why. Number 1 is letter F. And letter F is Larceny Store Pick, which I thought tasted like a very young, corny whiskey. Yep. In last place is Larceny. You know what, though? Totally honest, when I smelled it, it smelled good. When I tasted it, it was a lot of corn came through and a lot of young grain, and I didn't enjoy it. And when I went back to it, I felt the same way. This is why we do it blind. This is why we do it blind. I also think that Bourbon St. Chris has the same pick, and he wasn't a fan of it. In last place is Larceny. It could also be because it's the only wheated bourbon. That could be it. But mostly because it tasted bad. All right, so in 5th place. 5th place is letter. 5th place is letter E. Oh, God damn it. I quit. Just shut it off. This might be the worst. All right. It's 5th place. Blantons. Son of a gun. Y'all told me I didn't need water, so that's what happened. All right, in 6th place. I was really debating if 6 or 4 was better. This is so stupid. Okay, I enjoyed this more than I enjoyed number 3. It's weird. In 4th place, wow. Is D, okay. Okay, so Spirits of the Apocalypse came in 4th place. Number 4 is Spirits of the Apocalypse. That means, I have a crying 2-year-old now. Now what the heck? I swear to goodness. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. What's she doing? I'll be right back. This is the worst ever. I'm so sorry. Literally, I'll be right back. So quickly. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Wow. I'm so sorry. That was terrible. 45 people in here watching nothing. Bayou Jam says she's crying because she found out Blanton's was 5th. Alright. I gotta taste Blanton's again. This is Blanton's. This is Blanton's. Okay. Knowing that it's Blanton's, it's still... Okay, there's not a ton of... Okay, I stand by it. As weird as that sounds, people pay a lot of money for that. It was free. Michael Klein gave that to me. Whoops. ADHD just did his version of Quig. She's 2 years old and she's crying because... I don't know. It's just weird. Did I get to number 4 yet? To 3rd place? Probably not. Brian Haycraft says, just got here. What have I missed? I wiped a toddler's butt. I left 3 times to take care of a 2-year-old who should not be awake but is. I placed Larceny Single Barrel in 6th place, Blanton's in 5th place, Spirits of the Apocalypse, Walking Dead Bourbon in 4th place, and in 3rd place, you're right on time, is number 4, which is letter A. And A is Buffalo Trace. A is Buffalo Trace. So, 3rd place, the bronze medal goes to the Buffalo Trace store pick. And that, if you haven't watched my video, goes really good with a lollipop. Purple and blue lollipop. You missed some chair and poop. Yeah. That's what happened. Oh. Malted Montreal's getting just gross. Disgusting. Gross. Emily Chambers, I still owe you a sample. I need to get to... I'm not sure if I have your shipping information or not. Send me a message either on Instagram, or I'm gonna put my email address in the chat here. Because I owe Emily Chambers a sample. fireshawntoday@gmail.com. Send me an email there. Chris Martino, I have your samples completely boxed up. I actually put a couple more in there. They're ready to rock and roll. I just need to... I don't have any shipping tape, and I need to get some tomorrow. And I've got those headed out your way, Mr. Martino. So, let's see. Bayou Jam says, the only time he's ever had Blanton's was at a poker night before I really got into whiskey. Didn't really care for it. I liked... Emma Chambers said I sent you on Instagram. Okay, I'll check that too, because I need to get that out to you. For sure, that was a few weeks back. That was during my leg waxing night. And by the way, Chris Martino, the patch of hair that my wife ripped out of my leg, still bald. Still super bald. Oh no. Oh no. Something really bad happened. I put this in the flight. Is this still alive? This is... Oh my God. I tried this once before and I hated it. America. I almost didn't even put this in the flight. Is this oh my gosh. Whatever. Okay. We gotta go first and second place. It will never grow back. I don't think it's gonna grow back. Did she shave too? Did she not shave? Did she pull hair out of a different part of my leg too? Because I've got a bald spot on my other leg, and I didn't remember me having a bald spot on 2 legs. So I only remember her doing it once. But did she do it twice? I don't know. Let me know. Bitter Steel says the Duke. The Duke? Okay. Take this with a grain of salt for sure. But one, either number 2 or number 1 is the Duke. Geez. Okay, in second place was number 2. Which is weird. Why did I like that so much? It's different than the other 5. This has got... It's C. C is... My gosh. In second place is the Duke. Which means the winner is the Redwood Empire American Whiskey. This is, to be completely honest, number 5 was like way out ahead of the rest of them. But I cannot. I thought that this was gonna be my when I took the Larceny. If I saw that Larceny came in last place, I thought it was this. But from what I've read, this is supposed to be wild turkey juice, and it is barrel aged 5 years minimum. It's Kentucky, so it's Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, aged at least 5 years. It's got the Duke on there, which is Mr. John Wayne. So the rumors are it's turkey juice, but America. Whatever. I mean, I like it. Sorry. Maybe I just like turkey. Who's to say? Wow. Keep in mind that time and general mood will mess with you. Yeah. This is what's weird though. So I don't want to say that I was wrong, because the first one I drank was Larceny. It came in last place. That was the first one I tried. After I tried number 1, I tried this. After I tried Larceny, I tried... You know what? That actually might make sense. Let's look at this. The first one I tried I didn't like. It put me off. And that was a wheated... It was this, and it was wheated. Immediately after that, I tried this, which is supposed to be 5-year-old or more, 5-year-old or older wild turkey juice. So maybe just the stark contrast between a wheated bourbon and then a wild turkey distillate, maybe that was what made me like this so much. Was I tried it immediately after I tried a store pick of a wheated bourbon, and I didn't like that much. That could have been it. Who's to say? But easily in first place was this guy. This is really good. I actually got this for like $25 in Chicago last week. It's the Redwood Empire out of California. It is a blend of straight whiskeys, so it's their rye whiskey and their bourbon blended. The bourbon is aged at least 3 years. Oh, the rye and bourbon are aged a minimum of 3 years. I'm going to do a review of this actually eventually, but out of 6 whiskeys, this Lost Monarch Redwood Empire came in first. And it's probably because it was so different. But the nose is spectacular. And the palate, actually is really, really good too. If you find one of these, buy it for $40 or less. It's really fantastic stuff. Super good. Oh yeah, I'm holding on to this thing. Okay, I gotta do this. This is Blantons. Okay, comparing this Redwood Empire to Blantons, the Blantons is basically flavorless. I stand by it. I was not thrilled. But the Blantons, for some reason, sorry, Michael Klein, you gifted that to me on National Friendship Day. And it sprouted a beautiful friendship. But you also told me to buy this. And I bought it, and it's delicious. Whatever. Whatever's. I'm guessing 100% that Rarebird 101 isn't still in chat. Rarebird, if you're still in chat, which I'm guessing you're not, do you know if the Duke bourbon is wild turkey distillate? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, hope it stays cheap. Hope so too. It's freaking deliciousness. That rare breed, yeah. I'm really looking forward to the rare breed rye. The two bourbons, or the two whiskeys I was really excited for this year was the Rare Breed Rye and the Larceny Barrel Proof. So Larceny Barrel Proof is actually pretty good. Hopefully the Rare Breed Rye comes out soon. Is easy to find, cheap, and is delicious. Because I will buy one and love it. I'll love it really, really hard. Right in the face. That about does it. I drank through 6 different samples, some more than others, but I really finished off a few of them. Yikes. Weird. But yeah, the order, it went how it went. And if anything shows, I don't know, I still have almost a full Larceny because it wasn't that good. Sorry. I thought it was good at the time, but no. 112.8 for the rye, says Bitter Steel. Is that right? Is that real? Emily Chambers wants the Rare Breed Rye badly. So do I. I want Elijah Craig Barrel Proof A120. I want one of those yesterday. I want one of those really bad. And I want a Rare Breed Rye really bad, but I can't have one because they're not out yet. So I'm going to go turkey hunting when they're available, I guess you could say. Eric McFarland says, what proof is it? Oh, he's talking about the Rare Breed Rye. Must be. Blantons. Yeah, A Face for Radio. Honestly, it did not do well. Okay, let's be honest. It's not like it came in 2nd or 3rd or 4th place. It came in 5th place because I was not impressed. And it was the 3rd one I drank. I drank Larceny, then I drank this, and then I drank Blanton's after I drank this. And after I drank this, Blanton's was like, not that good. So this was a huge surprise for me. I did not think that this Duke stuff was going to fare very well, but I haven't had much of it at all. Literally not much at all. Just a very small tiny bit. Geez. So, if you haven't noticed, there's no super chat feature on the live stream. It's because I hit 1,000 subscribers, but I haven't hit 4,000 hours of public watch time yet. What happened was, in November, I had a birthday live stream, and I live streamed all night, basically until the wee hours of the morning, when my wife came downstairs and was like, "What are you doing? You're hammered." And I was like, "You shut your mouth," or something like that. And I ended up deleting that live stream, 2 or 3 other live streams, and a bunch of videos because I was drunk. And then the hours that were on those videos don't count anymore. So basically I'm waiting until I get another 800 or so public watch hours before my channel can be monetized, which means there's no super chat until then. So if you're super bored, or if you want to, you can like click on one of my playlists, like the ADHD whiskey playlist, and just let it play all night while you're sleeping. Just do that. It'll help me out a bunch. That would be the best thing you could do. Ever. Jason Coates says, we remember that stream, some of us. I had like November, I think I had like 300 subscribers back in November. And I was like, it's my birthday, I'm going to pour some other antique. And then I was about to finish the stream. I was like, we're done here. We're done. And then I couldn't figure out how to end it. Like I clicked end stream and it didn't stop. And I was like, you know what? I'll pour one more while we wait. One turned into like 1,000. Then it was bad. It was real bad. I almost got fired from being a husband for that one. Yikes. So anyway, if you want to just watch some extra videos, it would help a lot. If not, it's fine. We'll get there eventually. So it's cool. If you're following the Beagle Rare, yeah, well, let's talk about this. If you're following the Beagle Rare bottle, it went to the Bourbon Lens podcast, and apparently they had some audio issues when they recorded their podcast, and I think they're still trying to resolve the audio issues, but they don't have any content for it. So what happened was they recorded a podcast, they added to the bottle, and eventually they actually handed the bottle off to Dixon. So as we speak, Dixon Dedman is in possession of the Beagle Rare bottle. So keep your eyes and ears open for the finale to that. And then there will be a brand new Old Charter challenge coming up very soon. Super soon, actually. As soon as I get a haircut and make a video. That's cool. That's super cool. Blibbity blibbity. 33 people in here still. It's 1:14 in the morning. See, this is what gets me into trouble. I'm like, there's 32 people in here. We're still having a good time. We're still having a good time. Do I pour another one or do I go to bed? It's a super good question. Should probably go to bed. Should probably shut her down and go to bed. Yeah, it's a good idea. Will there be a video of Dixon with Beagle? Yeah, there will be. I'm in talks with Dixon we're working out a date. So we're going to figure out when I can go down there and shoot some video with him. And I kind of wanted to get his process on video. So I was actually going to shoot a video with him where he samples it for the first time, is probably disgusted by it, and then just figure out like how in the world a master blender would take something like that and figure out how to make it better. Because normally his blending process is totally different and takes a very long time. He's double barreling picks, like barrel picks that he's made in the past with different flavor profiles, and then spending a lot of time mixing little bits of different things to get the profile he wants for a bourbon or a rye, But this is completely different, so I guess we'll see what happens. But from the very beginning, he said he was terrified, and that's probably why. Jason Coates says, if we recall that November stream, the question was the tipping point. Choose no this time. Yeah, I already chose no. Probably a good idea. When you ask yourself, should I have another? The answer is usually no. That's right. Yeah, I had a 6 pour. Chris Martino, you are a bad influence. What happens is the wife is asleep until I have another pour, because in my mind I want like something high proof now. So I'm like, what do I want? I want something real good, something tasty. And then I drink that, and then everything hits me at once, and all of a sudden it's 4:30 in the morning, and I'm yelling this. And then my wife comes out and she's like, what are you doing? And then it's the end of everything. So I learned my lesson the first time. Not gonna do it. William Davlar says one more. Can't do it. But what I will do is sit and chat while I just finish this ridiculously low proof Redwood Empire Lost Monarch. We can do that. We can sit here and chat. Get those hours back tonight, says the Face for Radio. That's kind of why I'm sticking around. I'm hoping that we can get those hours back and get monetized sometime soon. It'd be nice. Chris Martino, I love you, but you're okay. Chris, you weren't around. There are people in this chat who saw what happened. Okay, I literally went through the same exact thing where I said, should I have another? Chris Martino's of the bunch said yes, and then apparently I didn't even know I was live streaming anymore, but I was laying on my couch yelling at the top of my lungs, making animal sounds, and my wife came downstairs, who was on call in the operating room of a hospital at the time, who could have been called into work at any point, leaving me in charge of our children. She came downstairs and was like, what are you doing? And I was like, la 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 la. And that was the end, almost the end of the channel. So Chris Martino, no Stag Junior tonight, sir. I want some though. I really do. DJ Beacon says deja vu all over again. Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah. Malta Montreal says Matt slept live on air. Apparently I did fall asleep a couple times during that. I didn't do that to the couch. That's wrong. I think Dramhound was actually like waited through the whole thing, and so did Trev Wilson. So Trev Wilson actually, he moderated the entire thing, like all 7 hours of my live stream. He was like deleting people's comments, telling them not to egg me on anymore, which is very nice of him. He's a good guy. The nose on this is worth buying alone. You can just sit here and smell it. Just a thimbleful. DJ Beacon, I don't own a thimble. I know. That sounds like I have a lisp. I don't own a thimble. But I don't. A few of us still had the stream running when the stuff happened a couple hours later. Let's not do that again. See, Jason Coates said when the stuff happened, which I think what he means was when my wife came downstairs, confronted me and stuff. So it was so bad that people refer to it as the stuff. That's pretty bad. Jeez. Emma Chambers says, we can solve this. Just send me your high proof one more and stay out of trouble. That's a good idea. I mean, normally I don't do a flight of 6, but I wanted to challenge myself, and I obviously did. But I'm happy that it was 90 proof stuff and not 120 proof stuff, because I would have got wasted knee pants more than I am now. Everyone should just mute YouTube with one of your playlists going and watch a movie on Netflix. What I do for the last couple days is I just go to my ADHD whiskey playlist and I just hit like loop and I press play on my laptop and I just let it play. Because there's the live streams that got deleted had hundreds of hours of playtime, which is weird to think, but they add up really quick when there's several people watching an hour-long live stream. They add up quickly. You have a great friend that sends you 24 samples. That bending matter. What the heck? Whoa. 24 samples is a lot. Dude, we're very similar. My wife is a nurse as well. Been there, done that a couple of times. Not proud, but that's life. And she still loves me for some reason. Chris Martino, we should probably talk on the phone. Like, maybe soon. Because, yeah. I quit drinking when I was younger. I actually had like a, what do you want to call it? A problem? That's probably the right word. Where I would just get blackout drunk all the time. I totaled a Scion with my body in Chicago. I slipped off a light post and stumbled into a Scion. But in the 4 steps I took, I got up enough momentum to destroy the car. So, like, that's the kind of shit that would happen to me when I was younger. So, I kind of quit drinking at the age of maybe 26 or 27. And then I discovered whiskey in my 30s. So, back to it, but hopefully no more Scion destruction antics. Those things are made so cheap. Why do they make them so cheap? What are the early days of Whiskey Tube? Before we cared. Several hundred with 30 to 40 people per hour. Maybe. It's hard to say. Like, it adds up. Like, if you think about it, every single minute would be 40 minutes if there was 40 people in the chat. So yeah, it adds up quickly. Oh my gosh, that's 1:30 in the morning. I need to go. I need to clean up this mess. For sure. I've got a mess going on. Yeah, I need to clean up this mess because tomorrow I need to not be a jerk. I need to be nice. So oh, that's really good. Buy some of that. Wow. It's still going. It's got a great mouthfeel and a great finish. Scion smashing story. Oh. DJ Beacon says great story. So this is what happened. This was downtown Chicago and I was totally wasted. I didn't know they left bars open that late. And I had lived there for a few months before my friends came down. And I had 2 friends from Michigan come visit me in Chicago. And when they showed up, they were the type that would get blackout drunk and not know where they were going. So what I did was I wrote my address on a piece of paper. And the address actually wasn't an address, it was an intersection. I was like, if you get lost in Chicago, find a cab and just tell them this intersection. Fullerton and Albany. I wrote it down and I said, just read it off this piece of paper or just give the cab driver this piece of paper and just tell them that's where you need to go. And you'll be found. Well, I got too drunk. We were walking from a bar late one night, and I leaned up against a light post. And the next thing I know, I wasn't leaning against the light post anymore. I was stumbling. And I gained so much momentum so fast, and I just hit the passenger door of a Scion TC that was being valet parked. I just hit it with my shoulder because I was falling, and it was in my way. And I was, what's the word? Apprehended. I was contained. They didn't let me leave at all. And I tried to get away a couple times, but they stopped me. And then eventually I finally got away, and I got into a cab. And I got in the cab, and the cab driver said, "Where do you want to go?" And I was like, "Oh, this is the situation I was talking about." And then I said, "Fullerny and Alberton," which wasn't right. And I told him that like 3 or 4 times before he kicked me out of his cab. Long story short, I eventually got home, woke up in the morning, and I was like, I didn't get arrested. Everything is fantastic and wonderful. And then I remembered that they took my driver's license. So somebody somewhere has my driver's license from that night. Nothing ever happened, which is crazy. But statute of limitations, blibbity blibbity, that was a long time ago. I didn't even take a breath through that whole story. All right, I'm out of here. I need to clean up my disaster and get to bed. My 2-year-old probably needs some daddy cuddles. Probably not. She's probably sleeping by now, hopefully. So we're going to call it a night. We are going to call it a night. Ouch. That was my knuckle. Thanks, everybody, for coming in this late. It's super late. It's 1:30 Eastern time. Well, super late. But we found out that Duke is actually pretty good, and that Blantons actually is not very good. We found that out. So, my name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey, and thank you, everybody, for watching this crap. You can hit the thumbs up. That really helps. Watch some videos. That really helps. My Patreon is patreon.com/ADHD Fishing if you're interested. If you're not interested, I don't blame you. But that's always a thing. That helps out the channel too a lot. Other than that, I don't even know what to say. Other than keep your head in the clouds and your mind on getting Chris Martino's phone number, because we need to talk. And also boobs, because boobs are really fantastic things. I love them. Actually, now that I love them a lot. Probably, I need to, not mine, but I need to go. Good night. Ben Demon Hunter, happy birthday.